The first thing that you're going to need is a Bic styled pen. The reason why I say a Bic pen is because look at, we can get lighter values with this pen. Whereas like a felt type or like a marker type pen, you can't really get a full range of values. So I really like using these kind of pens. First, we're establishing our light source and our cast shadow, which is on the other side. Then we're going to follow the curvature of our sphere. So your values aren't going to be going left to right. You want to make sure that we're creating that sphere-like shape. So when you start adding your values, first off, we're going to add them very lightly and build up our layers. And you can see that I'm following that curvature of the ball-like shape, okay? And again, I'm using light values over my entire sphere first. The difference here with pen is that we really want to gradually build up these values. It is important that we gradually build up these values because once the pen is on there, it's on there. Unlike pencil, we cannot erase it. So this is why you can see me really taking my time. I put in all of my light values first, and now I'm starting to go in with those middle to transitional values. I'm also, because I'm doing that cross-hatching technique, you can see that my lines are going in all different directions. Because remember, with cross-hatching, unlike hatching, there's two or more sets of parallel lines. So you can see I'm using some lines that are kind of curving to kind of even show that spherical shape even more. But then I have some that are more straight just to add more depth and value. Again, with your cast shadow is the darkest area in those 5 elements of shading. So you really want to make sure you have your highlight and then those transitional values, your mid values, core shadow, reflected light, and then last but not least, this cast shadow. So I really wanted to put that in there to begin to show contrast, okay? That contrast, that light against dark between the reflected light and your cast shadow. Now I'm going back into my sphere and I'm building up my values further. Again, I'm starting to use more pressure to show these darker values in my core shadow, but then also kind of creating those transitional values. Remember back to our value scales. We're gradually fading from light to dark. We're showing that full range of values, that gradation from light to dark. So make sure that it doesn't look stripy. It's gradually fading. We're building up our values slowly. It's starting to look like it's giving that illusion of 3-dimensionality on that 2-dimensional surface. As you work on your other forms, you're still going to apply the same idea with adding value, just trying a different technique. Okay, and remember, for the other 3 forms, you want to do a different form per technique. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you with learning how to apply pen to basic forms. Thanks!